Hi everybody, it's Linda Morrison from Eastside Compassion. I'm here with another Global Compassion Update, and today I'm so excited to introduce you to Justin and Kelly Neumann, who traveled to Thailand with us. What expectations did you have for the trip as you were preparing to go?
I was in some ways, looking forward to helping others, but also looking forward to getting beyond that and then going and having some fun. And I learned very quickly upon arriving at the orphanage that my expectations in that sense were not going to be met, but in so many other ways they were definitely exceeded. I realized very quickly that the orphanage was the fun part of the trip, and I didn't want to leave and really struggled to leave.
Oh, wow. So what was it that impacted you the most in your experience?
We have our life and the things we take for granted. Got to the orphanage and just realized how so many others live, and I think a lot of it too was just so absolutely appreciative they were of us being there, and the difference that almost immediately you felt like you were making. And at the end, I absolutely did not want to leave that orphanage.
Yeah, I think I remember there were a couple tears that last day.
I had a lot of tears. I'll admit that.
Well, that's incredible. It sounds like it really touched you deeply. And how did it change your life when you got back home?
We had a really hard time coming back home. It was surprising that was definitely the hardest part, leaving the orphanage, coming back home. Walking away from that felt impossible. And we spent many months praying and talking about, can we adopt them? Can we send money? What can we do? And ultimately, we started a nonprofit. It's called Grow Thailand, and with the focus of child sponsorship. There's no child sponsorship, or there wasn't child sponsorship at Ganoi prior to Grow Thailand.
Well, I know that program has been a real blessing to the children and even to the entire community there. What would you like to say to someone who's maybe thinking about going on a trip in the future?
I would say go. God will provide, whether it's financially or helping with your family.
I wanted an adventure. We sure got an adventure in country, and we've had an adventure since we got back. And the first trip we took to Thailand on the mission trip was by far the greatest trip that I've ever been on.
Hey, thanks a lot for taking the time to talk to us. You guys are awesome. I love you so much. And take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Linda, thanks for such a great interview with Justin and Kelly and their trip to Thailand. We've had some great Global Compassion updates over the last few months, highlighting our missionaries around the world. But as you can see, we're now turning the camera and focusing on you. And we have a lot of great stories coming along the way. So stay tuned. There's a lot of great Global Compassion updates, and they're highlighting you guys and how God got a hold of your life on a trip and how your life has never been the same since. Stay tuned.